Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Foundry. Let's see. Between this episode and the previous episode, I had a little bit of homework to do and all did it. I cleared off a flat area here, a dark area for our research lab 4. I believe that's the last one. Let's just jump right in. We'll place this lab and then we'll head over to our olamite deposit and start building that out in pursuit of Science Pack Force. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Boom. And let's see if I can remember. Okay, insufficient crafting materials. Now I thought I got to remember how to place this. Okay, missing the crafting materials. I thought it was just a construction site. So it's been so long since I placed one of these. Okay, buildings, research. Are they going to make me have some initial stuff? I see. Yeah, I gotta have some initial stuff first. Let me, I know we're short on machinery parts, advanced machinery parts. I'm gonna actually craft those. How many do I need? Probably more than that. But I'm gonna take everything I can. And then we need 65 total. I'm gonna get what? Oh, wait a second. What the heck is going on here? Is it actually building? I think it is. Maybe I clicked too much. I didn't notice here in the bottom left. So maybe it is building. We'll let that run. And maybe we're actually in good shape. Yeah, I didn't notice when I clicked it that it was building. I forgot that it required anything to actually place. I thought you could just place it once you unlocked it. It sure is dark. Isn't it dark? Like they're really dark. Like that one is super dark. I'm not sure why. I mean, once I get close and I flash my light on it, it looks fine. But yeah, they just seem dark. I wish they had some extra lights on them. Maybe mention that in the Discord. Just seem a little dark at night. All right, let's see. We are still building our lab, I take it. So we'll let that go. Oh, there's one thing we can do real quick that I noticed in between episodes. We're actually running a little bit low on Science Pack 2s. I couldn't believe it. But we are, and it's because these assemblers are all level 1s. So let's go replace these assemblers. I think there's at least 2 here. And these are what? Science Pack 2s. So yeah, let's just do this real quick. I got some on me. I wish I could get the Science Pack 3. I mean, the Assembler 3s, but I can't do it until we have Science Pack 4s. Okay, let's go ahead and do Science Pack 2s. Boom. That should speed up a little bit. It's not going to be huge improvement, but it'll help, especially since we're doing 2 of them. I think that's all we have. It's been a while since we worked on this stuff. A long while. But I think we only have 2 of these. All right, let me pop off of there. And these guys are doing the building blocks, but there's plenty. In fact, I could always reverse this loader and take from storage. We've got tons of building blocks. I don't even think I need to upgrade those. I'm not going to bother. So if they somehow can't keep up, yeah, it's still backed up because they're slow. They're slow even with the level 2s. All right. Anyway, I noticed that. Let's go see if we can place that lab. That's awesome. I didn't realize. I forgot I had to craft it with materials. I thought we could just place it and then deliver stuff to it. All right. Let's go ahead and place it. Here it is. And I got to remember now the archway. I think that is the front. And I always place this. I want some room in between. I can never get these to line up. So it's probably going to be like that. Looks like what it should be. But I'm going to go one more. I'm going to bring it close to me because I want some space in between. Can I? Nope. There. Boom. There she blows. That's pretty good. Good spacing. I mean, that's about what I have there. It might be a little tiny, but it's pretty darn close. Let's see what we got to bring this guy. 800 steel beams. That's easy. The rest is not. The rest is really not. The machinery parts we are lacking. But we can get 800 steel beams pretty darn easy. Let's go get those. Just thinking in my head if I should handcraft some of this stuff. Let's take what we got. Of course, everything's going to be... We have a shortage of everything at the moment. You know, I don't know if our remote factory that's producing the steel beams, I don't know that that's got sufficient power either, to be honest. It could be that we need to shore up the solar there. So let's drop in the steel beams that we have anyway. Polymer boards, we can't make those yet. Let me look in the construction menu. Be interesting if I could just handcraft those. I don't know that I can. Probably not. Yeah, it requires a casting machine. We did unlock that. Shoot. All right. Well, we're not going to be able to build a slab till we really get the Olamite production up and running anyway. And by the time we do, we may have more steel beams available to us, and we may have more advanced machinery parts. I kind of doubt it on the machinery parts. Let me just see what it takes to craft those. Steel beams. Yeah, we may have to look at steel beams. I was kind of surprised to see that container empty and the belt pretty sparse here, right? This is our steel beams coming in. Okay, we've got... Okay, yeah, we've routed some up there for the casings and all that. Let's see. Let's head over there and just take a look. See if we can diagnose the problems. It's been a while since we built this one out. But I do think it might be a little short on power. I have a bunch of solar panels in my pocket. So we could amp this up if we want. Oh, yeah, we're running pretty light here too, right? We're pretty thin in terms of machinery. I mean, we're not really scaled up great. Now, this one is backed up. Backed up with steel ingots. Oh, is this a level 1? It's a level 1 assembler. All right, yeah, because we built this a long time ago. Maybe we just... Oh, we... Just thinking here. Now, this feels like... Yeah, I think we could do 2, right? This we can scale a little bit. Just even with one blast furnace or whatever this thing is. Let's see. Yeah, I think even with one blast furnace, because this is so backed up, and this is just a straight conversion from ingots to beams. I bet we could get another one down here. Curve this belt around somehow. How about we take a minute and do that? So let's take a minute and do this. This isn't going to be much. This isn't going to take much at all, I don't think. Much work. Let's do it. Let's get rid of this and this and this and this. In fact, yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and let's put it, I'll show you what I'm thinking. It's easier to show than to say in this case. Let's drop one here. Boom. We'll replace this one. This will help. It's not going to be perfect. We could totally scale this up if we wanted to put time in. I'm not crazy. about doing that at the moment. Boom. And this is steel beams, right? From steel ingots. Boom. Okay. And then let's just to make this look pretty, we'll kind of keep it symmetrical. And we will run our level 2s. I guess we can use level 2s. I got some level 1 belts here. That must have been just now. Let's use the 2s. I've got tons of them. And I'm just thinking something like... I got to turn that loader on. That's one of our problems here. Oops. Jumping around like a kangaroo. Output, intake, intake. Let's set the recipe on this guy or place a block. Let's get a little closer. Steel beams. Why are you not seeing me to steel beams? Okay. There we go. And there we go. Boy, I could almost do 3. These are slow. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's drill out a little bit here. Boom, 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 boom. Expand this a little bit. We do need a lot of steel beams. I don't want to do another blast furnace and bother with all that. But I might throw down some more batteries or solar panels because I have a feeling we're a little shy on power. Let's see here. Okay, we're starting to drain the supply. So maybe 2 of these is enough. Probably is. All right, let me... How do I want to do this? I kind of want to take this up. Make this look a little bit better. Maybe about there. There. We'll go with level 2s. I know we're going to join up with level 1, so this doesn't really make a ton of sense, but I think that's going to be enough to meet our needs. I really do. Boom and boom. I think that's going to do it. I don't want to rework all this right now or probably ever. We'll see. If we really come up short, we could do another blast furnace and such. I can't tell now. I think that number's coming down. 68. Let's see if it gets to 67 here. And some of you are probably saying just do the math. But that's holding pretty steady, so I think that's a 2-to-1 match. 60 per minute, and then what are these guys? These guys are each 30 per minute. 30 per minute, 30 per minute. Yeah. So that's paired up just about perfect. And that should be faster, right? Should be faster. So basically, we more than doubled the output of steel beams. You can tell just by looking at the belt. So that's worth doing. We're already kind of close by our other olamite deposit. Let's just look up here real quick and see how we're doing. Yeah, we don't have many batteries up here. I'm going to throw what we're here, and I've got some batteries. We can at least put down a few more, right? Let's do it. Let's put down a few more. This won't be a huge part of our episode, but we can at least shore this up a little. We know we're hurting. Is there room? I might tuck one in right here too. All right. Power poles. What was our little pattern here? I guess here somewhere. All right, now I'm just trying to see our pattern, what we did here for power poles. Who's hooked up to what? Now it looks like this guy's got three batteries per pole. 3 batteries per pole. Okay, so you go over to you. You go way over to you. You to you. And you to you. All right, I think that is going to help if we were running low on power. I have a hunch we were. I'm not going to bother with solar. I think, yeah. Let's just see if we're actually charging up those batteries or if we're using all the solar. All right, solar is giving us 3, and the power is 2.2 is what we're using because we did drop more assemblers down. Well, should I put down 4 more solar panels? Kind of feels like maybe I should. It's not hard to do. I think I have tons of building blocks. Let's do it. It's not really the main purpose of this episode, but we'll do it. I'm going to expand this platform out quite a bit. Hopefully I don't regret using all these building blocks. Boom. And let's go back to our power situation here. It's every other one is what we do with solar. So let's do 4 more panels. 2 and rotate this. 3 and 4. Power poles. Fortunately, we have plenty of power poles. That's kind of an easy pattern. We're right here and here, most likely. Boom. All right, get these wired up. You to you. You to you. That's an easy one to forget. You to you. You to you. You to you, I think. No. You to you. And that's not what I wanted. You to you. Let's get rid of this guy who's just got accidentally placed there. All right. So that is 4 more solar panels and many more batteries. Let's take a look at our network here. So they're taking in 2.2 or 2.5 is being consumed. We're now producing 4.2. Not quite double, but close. And hopefully, I think there's more daylight than nighttime, so hopefully we'll be all right. Looks like these batteries are charging up. Again, there is going to be more power drain, right? Because we put down another assembler, and the higher powered assemblers, I don't know if these use more power or not. I wonder if it shows. Whoops. Yeah, I could look and see, but I don't have anything to compare it to right now. All right, that's that. While I kangaroo around here aimlessly, let's look at the map and see where our olamite is. Oh, it's a ways down yet. Okay. I thought we were right next to it. I thought we were over here. This is our xenoferrite, one of our xenoferrite outposts. We haven't been there in a while either. But we want to head over to the olamite and see if we can't at least get started on something then with that, right? So let's see if we can head that way. Come up here. Map. And which way? Kind of this direction. Cool. All right. So we shored up some things. We shored up Science Pack 2s. While I'm thinking about it, let's pick another research. Eventually, we're going to run out of research to do. Although we did just unlock some more things. Oh, well, look at that. Solar panels don't take Science Pack 4s. The big ones. I got a bunch on me. I hope we get a chance to use those, but we'll have to see. Let's do the, I think I just did the tank, actually, the fluid tank. So I don't care about battery large right now or conveyors. Olamite is a candidate. Power poles are a candidate. We don't really need them. Solar panels, again, don't really need those. We've got a bunch on us, although these are supposed to be pretty cool looking. Transformer large. I already have tons of transformers down. Assembler 3 I want, but it takes Science Pack 4s, and we don't have those yet. And the rest of this stuff, I take it, is Science Pack 4 stuff, so it's just not even worth bothering with. High-tech machinery components, we need to build Lab 4. And part of what we just did, shoring up our steel production, is going to help us on that path. Because we need those steel beams for the advanced machinery parts, too. Oh, mining laser, that would be nice. Then we got our big monument. That's going to be kind of the end game. And then Science Pack 4s. All right, let's do the Olamite. That's the one I like the most. And we'll get to the others, too. All right, and then we're off to our Olamite deposit. And the episode is quickly burning through here. We've got about 8 or 9 minutes left. Hopefully we can get out there and do something, at least start thinking about the platform. Also, between episodes, you'll see when we get there, I took up a lot of the platform that we had placed and all of the kind of temporary experimental pump station or pump jack and all that we used to just kind of learn how to actually get the Olamite. I took all that up. There's a little bit of base building blocks here, you'll see. And now we just got to decide what level we want to put these on. I was thinking this lower level, but now I'm kind of thinking one more up. And we'd be able to, mine this whole area, for lack of a better term. So I'm kind of thinking we should take these up, which I can do off camera, because this is actually slower than you'd think when you got a lot of these down. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we do it here. And I'm hoping we can drill through all these guys. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get to all that ore. Some of it is 2 levels down. But I'm thinking we'll be able to. We're just going to find out. We're going to find out. So that is our mining, or our oil platform, for lack of a better term. And then I'll do this one between episodes. I'll clear all that out. And then our solar, I think, needs to come out this way, actually. So let's do this. Let me, let's see. Okay. I kind of want this. And then I'm actually going to run a little notch, a little shelf here, just so I know where the deposit ends. So we can put our Olamite pump jacks anywhere inside of this side. And then this is going to expand out even more. And that's going to, I think, going to be where we do our power, our solar. The other option we have, if we do research the power poles, is you can see in the distance there, top of that hill, we've got the solar array for our other xenoferrite ore mine. We could run those heavy duty power poles just to experiment with them, or we could come off the solar array at our main factory. Again, that would be just kind of for fun. Like I've been doing in this episode, I tend to just put local solar power generation near where I need it, rather than just running cables. I actually do that in Factorio too, a little bit. Eventually, I usually connect them all up, all the networks. But sometimes I'll start just creating separate little power networks. All right, let's see what we want to do. We can do a little bit of planning here towards the end of this episode. We know we need the pump jacks. Let's take a look at the recipe for Science Pack 4s. That's kind of the main thing that we're after. So if I go into the research, Science Pack 4s, and I hover here. Again, let's work back from the hydraulic piston if we can. So we see we need hydraulic pistons. And then I think, can I craft those now? Hydraulic pistons. Oh, maybe not. Oh, man, I thought I unlocked that. I don't see them. Combine these lights here in my inventory while I'm looking at it. Well, I thought we had that unlocked. Is that this stuff? Yeah, it is. Okay, we can't even build these until we have Research Lab 4. But that's all right. We can see what they need. We need steel beams and high density olemite. That gets us the pistons. Right, that gets us the pistons. And steel beams, we just saw where we have steel beam production. We're probably going to need to amp that up. Let's see on the map again. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some chewing on this one in between episodes too, just to even think through a strategy here. This over here on the map where I'm kind of hovering my cursor now, that's where we just came from with our steel beam construction. So, and that took a bit to produce, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's see. Yeah, we had to do xenoferrite steel ingots. Yeah, we had to do some crazy stuff to get that. Steel beams. So we've got an option. We could expand this factory here and run a line of steel beams out this way. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at this off camera because it's going to take a little bit of thinking to do. We've got several products I think we need to make in order to get these Science Pack 4s built. And I kind of wish we could see it in a tree, like a hierarchy of what's needed. Let me go back into the research. Okay, hydraulic pistons, steel beams, high density olemite. The high density olemite we can make in a chemical processor. We'll see if that spits out a byproduct. I'm not sure how that works. Okay, we can take high density olemite and further refine that into a liquid polymer, and that's probably used for this, right? A casting machine gets us to polymer boards. So there's a bunch of stuff we can do at the site we're at right now, right? We'll pump out the olemite. We'll turn it into high density olemite. We'll turn that into liquid polymer. We'll generate these polymer boards that we're going to need. Olemic acid. Now, I'm not sure where that's needed. Maybe the energy cells. Yeah, energy cells are going to need that. All right. Well, I am going to chew on this for a little bit and then hopefully have a little bit of a plan here that we can discuss at the top of the next episode. And I think if we look at the research, we're just about finished with the map scan on olemite. I'll just probably pick one almost at random next. Maybe the solar panels would be kind of cool. They only take Science Pack 3s. Or we could or what we could do. It's a little cheesy, a little cheap, but we could save up our Science Pack 3s because we know our production's not great on those. I could throw a logistics block down and really save those. Save those up for later once we have Science Pack 4s going. It's not much here I need, right? There's not much here that I'm desperately need. In terms of the research that remains. All of this stuff is fairly optional. We can amp up production with the crusher. This is the one we might need. This, but we get this just by building the research lab. Anyway, we'll do some more. I'll do some thinking off camera. Sorry for shaking the screen like that. But yeah, let's wrap this episode here. We will pick it up in the next one with plans for Olamite processing and in pursuit of Science Pack 4s. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Enjoy having you here through this long Let's Play series of Foundry. And I'll see you in the next episode.